You know, I'm not even sure what to say. I guess what's on my mind is just, I hear some people talking about suicidal ideations and all that kind of shit. And, the truth, I haven't, I usually don't really feel that way. And even when I do, I realize it's not, that's not really the truth. There's something, it's deeper than that. I mean, it's more that I have a deep desire to live, but I feel that this isn't living, you know? Yeah. I mean, stuff is so screwed up here, and my financial situation keeps me sort of stuck. Uh, just kind of running on a hamster wheel and being in a place, in a situation, and so on and so forth that I don't seem to have much control over, really. And I mean, of course I realize that even if I had a buttload of money, won the lottery all of a sudden, it wouldn't solve all the problems. It would sure solve a lot. It would give me a change of scenery. It would maybe alleviate some of my worry and stuff like that. I was just rewatching the end of the show Supernatural, and I mean I was watching, where Dean dies, and then Sam is just there in the bunk, Castiel's gone, and Mary's gone. He's sitting there at the table looking at all the, initials and stuff. Dean Winchester, Sam Winchester, Mary, Castiel, Jack, all these names on the table, and he's the last one there, just sitting there in the bunker by himself, It's not life here that I hate, it's the absence of life. It's the feeling frozen and feeling like, like what is the best I can get now is taking a drive, looking at the scenery around as I drive down the road to go deliver some order, because I have to be running on some hamster wheel to try and come up with money to pay the fucking bills. Coming back alone to rewatch some TV show or some movie or whatever. And I know how to lay off the damn drinking. I just keep fucking falling back into it because, I don't know, it's an old habit. Body doesn't seem to handle it as well anymore, but it's just this old habit, wanting to escape, or I don't know, feel different, or maybe it gives me an excuse to fall apart. I don't know. Maybe my experience is different, but what's bothered me so much is just for even as I look back on the past with sort of rose-colored glasses, and I know that things weren't that great or whatever, overall comparison, but having the presence, having family around, even screwed up family in the past, and having relationships when I had long-term, girlfriends and had friends around and things like that, and having, it felt like had more of a life, more experiences. I mean, other people have, other people still have that. A lot of other people still have that, and I think that's one of the reasons why they don't notice things being so screwed up, because, well, I mean, think about it. I mean, can't you think back on some time in the past, right? Like, where you've I don't know. It's Thanksgiving and the whole family's over and there's 20 people over barbecue, or it's 4th of July and you're shooting off fireworks and you got 5 or 10 friends around and your cousins and everything, and you're shooting off Roman candles and just having fun and stuff like that, or you're running on the beach with your friends or something. Other people still have that sort of thing, that sort of, connection with friends, family, other people. Yeah, so many of us have been sort of cut off from that, or I sure as fuck have, basically. It's just, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what it is. It's the feeling of being alone, even in a crowded, being alone in a crowded room. You know what I mean? Like you go to a party and surrounded by a bunch of strangers, nobody's your friend. Go walking on the beach, just a bunch of strangers hanging out with their friends and family, and you're neither. Go walk in the park, just people, couples, friends, families hanging out together. You just feel like some kind of third wheel walking out there alone down the trails. Having a lot of money or something would solve a whole lot. Like, it would allow me to get the hell out of here, get someplace out in the country, somewhere away from this particular bullshit in this area. And it would allow me to, have the resources to kind of restore my, help to restore my health and physical and mental and emotional well-being better. Alright? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of changes, in how a person feels about that, can be. Just change of scenery can make a lot of difference. But, and I mean, getting rid of the lack. Always the lack. I mean, I guess everybody feels that, as far as the financial thing. We all have, those of us that, work and have to struggle, to make money or whatever. And there's things we want to get, and, but we don't, because we got to pay these endless bills. You work and work, and you start to kind of feel a little better because, hey, I'm making some money, I build up, got this money in the bank, feel a little better, and then disappears. More bills, more expenses, I mean, that sucks. I, I can tell you from some experience because there was a time. I mean, it was a emotional time for me. Obviously, after my mom died, and getting out on my own and everything, very stressful. But I got sort of a little bit of a preview of on some level what it would feel like to have money. I mean, I remember that part, well, I don't know, if you haven't experienced it, I mean, it was never enough, it was never enough for me but it was a very new experience for me, though, to like when I would be walking down the street and I would see a car, see a nice car with a for sale sign in the window, or a motorcycle or something, I would just drive on past, but it did feel good to know, that I could buy that car, right? Or whatever, right? I mean, although I never had enough to where I could without it, being a problem or whatever, There's a bunch of stuff I could have bought, and some thinking back, definitely should have bought, but being cheap or whatever, being worried about things. Should have got some kind of good electric scooter or something. Maybe. Hell, I should have got the hell out of here at least, Just moved the heck out of this state, got somewhere else. Put my shit in storage somewhere else or whatever. So I'd be out of here. The only reason I stuck around here is because there's like family around here, but it kind of feels like family ain't family anymore, Only family around here isn't really family anymore, Or else I would have heard from them sometime in the last few years or whatever. Maybe I would have heard happy birthday or Merry Christmas or any fucking thing. If they were really my fucking family, Nobody's even come to see my fucking apartment. I've been here for like 3 fucking years. I stuck around long enough to get stuck here just because I wanted to be around for them. The fuck is that? And then basically about exactly the time where I ran out of, where I no longer had enough money to get out of here, they were gone. No longer could afford to get out of here. And go try and make my own life somewhere else. And just about that exact time is when what remaining family around here just ditched me. I could have fucking left. I could have got out of here 1,000 times. the years where I could have got out of here. Only reason I stuck around because there was family around here. But it all was bullshit. It was a goddamn joke. Yeah, right? I don't know. I should go out and try to make some deliveries for, make some little amount of money or whatever today. I at least gotta go pick up some more water and stuff. Maybe get something else to eat, I am sick of this shit, sick of having to, struggle to pay the never-ending fucking bloodsucker bills or whatever. I don't know, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of, life that feels like less than, like it's not really living anymore, I feel like I'm just existing in a world surrounded by, a number of other people who are living. They're living. I feel like a ghost. Just existing. Driving or walking past people who have lives and families and homes and all this shit. All these things to do that they want to do, that they're interested in, and I'm just driving past their house or dropping off their fucking groceries or whatever. Going back to my shitty apartment, just trying to survive getting in and out the door or whatever, so I can make myself something to eat. Sit and scroll through my phone for a podcast or watch a fucking TV show. Mostly just repeats of shit that I've already seen 1,000 times, because that's all that's left. Watching old shows and old movies, listening to old music. Living in the past because the present sucks. No? I don't know, not that, or the future, the idea of the future sucks, whatever. I like to think of things getting better, getting a lot better somehow. Oh, money would make a heck of a difference, but I'm not so blind that I can't see that even if I had, $1 million or something, that I might wake up someday, a year from now, 2 years from now. Like I say, I had $1 million right now. All of a sudden, I could start making plans and making moves and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'd wake up a year or two from now in my house on some land, and I'd just be wandering like a ghost through a big empty house by myself, doing the same shit, watching old movies, TV shows, reruns. But I'd have some crap to do, you know. I'd probably have a gym, I'd have a sauna, I'd have a workshop or whatever, work on some projects, you know. I'd be doing something. I'd have projects and things to do that I actually wanted to do. I could always mow the grass. I could always work on some projects like getting camper vans set up, and maybe I could get into some blacksmithing or something, or whatever, right? Something. Do some 3D printing and some whatever, right? I'd have stuff to do. I'd always be working on stuff around the house, growing a garden, doing all that crap, you know. And I could go places and do things if I had the money to afford it, you know. Although, by yourself, or at least the way I feel about it, I feel like, I mean, everything feels weird by yourself, you know. It does, right? You want to go, oh, let's go to a nice restaurant, sit down and have a meal with the rest by yourself, right? Hey, want to go to Disneyland by yourself? Hey, let's go to an amusement park by yourself. Hey, let's go hiking in the woods by yourself. Hey, you know, nah, I mean, it just kind of, I mean, yeah, okay, nature, appreciate the beauty of nature and blah, 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 but, you know, let's be real, it kind of fucking sucks. I miss one thing. I miss things. I miss the way a lot of it. I miss the way the world used to be. I guess in some ways the way I used to be. You know, things were simple. Making friends was simple. Dating was simple. Going and doing things to, you know, whatever, having fun was relatively simple, you know. I feel like for me, and maybe for a lot of us, it's like we're the fucking castaways or something, you know? Maybe fucking damaged goods, you know? You try being good at socializing when you've been isolated for 10, 15, 20 fucking years. When the world's not the same anymore, the people aren't the same anymore. I don't know. Something changed. That's one thing. You feel like, you know, part of you feels like what? You want to say that you forgot how to interact with people or something? Or how to socialize? I don't even necessarily think that's true, though. I think what happened is just that things changed, the world changed, the way people interact changed, the way people feel and think and everything. Everything's changed and it's become so different to where I don't even, I don't know. On some level, it's like, I don't know, being born, growing up, I don't know. It's like, you know, you grow up, I don't even know how to explain. It's like I got teleported to a different fucking planet or something. Or a foreign country, you know, where everything is just completely fucking different. The way people interact and talk to each other is different. The way, you know, social customs and everything is just fucking different. Behavior is different. You just don't know how to fucking act. You can't act right because you don't even know what the fuck that looks like anymore because it's just not the same. Every time I try to talk to anyone, I feel like you gotta walk on fucking eggshells because everything is so catastrophized, I guess. I feel like you gotta fucking walk on eggshells to talk to anybody. Every word you say so easily get taken drastically out of context and to vilify you or whatever. I don't know. One thing is, I guess it's like the world is. What do they say? The world is the stage, and we're all merely actors, or some shit like that. What happens when you step off the stage and you don't play your part or whatever? Or where you're not cast in some role and you're just actually a living, breathing, thinking, feeling human being in a world of actors, in a world where you haven't been cast into some particular role or whatever, you know. What am I supposed to be? The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker? You know? Like the place doesn't give you a choice, doesn't give you if you haven't got acclimated or into your role or whatever. I feel like that's how everyone identifies. It's like you're not a person, you're a cog in some fucking infernal machine or something. And if you're not, then the cogs don't consider you to be a person. Because personhood to them is, you know, like I said, I'm the butcher, I'm the baker, I'm the candlestick maker. Who are you? But even when it comes to these, you know, jobs, these roles in society or whatever the fuck, you know, that's just been being stripped away. I mean, most of the jobs that existed when I was young don't exist now, and the jobs that existed 5, 10 years ago won't exist 5 years from now, probably. When you got that so wrapped up in our identity, then what the hell even is my identity supposed to be, you know? Or anyone for that matter. Supposed to be some cog in the machine, or be relegated to non-existence or something. Walking among the world of the zombies like some kind of ghost or whatever. Like a world designed for only NPCs to live in. So it feels that way. I want my NPC. No. Minty fresh breath now. I don't know, I have to get out and do something. I go try and make some fucking deliveries, pick up some water. Keep wearing this fucking shirt even though it's got a bunch of holes in it and stuff, because I'm afraid to wear my one like new shirt that doesn't have holes in the pocket, because my vaporizer seems to rip holes in or slice holes in all the pockets of my shirts. Most of my shirts have been ruined by the damn thing because it's just, you know, it's fallen out of my pocket and got beat up so much that I think it's kind of sharp around the edges or something. I thought it was the floss sticks that was doing it. Put some different shorts on. I'm gonna go out and do shit in my Mickey swim trunks. Hey, not unless I'm going to the swimming pool or something, which, see, now that would be more of an option, right? If I had a bunch of money or something. I could be like, I'm just gonna go check into this nice motel down the road and get the fuck out of here and chill in the fucking swimming pool or whatever for a while. Maybe go get a massage. You know? I'm just saying, anyone who pretends like money wouldn't make a fucking difference is full of shit, you know? You're deluding yourself or deluding others or something, you know? Now, although I already said, I realize that it doesn't make all the difference, right? It's human connection, it's you know, camaraderie, it's actually living or whatever that makes more of a difference, you know. Or do you need an example of what living would look like? You and some friends get together and you decide that you're going to go out on go on a fishing vessel or something and go fishing, or you decide you got surfboards or something and you go to the beach with some buds and you're all going to go surfing or some shit, or you get together and you go down to the river to go swimming or something, or you go fucking go to the golf course and play golf or some shit, or you know, whatever, you go do shit, do stuff, right? Go to a water park, go to fucking Disneyland, whatever, right? Go hiking, biking, whatever. Right? Ah, shit, I gotta stop putting vape juice in this tank. It's a burnt wick already. I just spent like around somewhere like $300 or whatever. Just to fucking... I had to renew my registration and shit for the car, because that was gonna be a thing that needed to happen. And other fucking bills, you know, electric bill and bills, Les Schwab, and bills, you know. Gas, of course, is a... Gas is like... Yeah, as a delivery driver, like, especially gas is probably like the second biggest bill I have, next to rent, you know. Like every couple of days I gotta pop another fucking 40, 50 bucks or something in the gas tank or whatever. If the gas was cheaper, it might be like 30 or 35 or whatever, but... I don't know. Gotta quit ranting and get the fuck out of here. Go do whatever the hell I'm gonna do with what's left of the day. Not that much time left. It's already like 5 p.m. almost.